Good morning. This is October 9th, Monday 9th, Monday 2023, and we are in BBA first semester section A. And before I turn on the camera, we talked about so many irrelevant things, right? We talked about handling difficult students. We talked about learning multiple skills. We talked about career. We talked about how I always kept myself ahead of others. We talked about so many things not related to course. And this shows sometimes we need to talk about things outside the course, right? Okay, now we're beginning the lesson. We have about 10 minutes. We'll read a story, not a story, a memoir, or I don't know what it is. Let's read. Here I'll read and talk to you. So, if you have it in a mobile phone, follow. If not, listen to me. Have I turned on the recording? Yes. The receptionist looks over the waiting room, clipboard in hand. She is a middle-aged woman, dusky, of unreadable national origin, the face of multicultural Canada. She stammers, Manjushree, Tapa. Yes, I stand. Let's comment on the line. What is happening in this paragraph? It uses simple present tense, right? Look the line. The receptionist looks over the waiting room, clipboard in hand, and she portrays a moment from her memory. Seems like this is going to be a memoir. Now, the writer could use past tense also, right? The writer could use past tense. This is a technique of writing stories. This is a technique of writing stories, writing essays, writing technique. Look, she begins, the receptionist looks over. She could say looked over, but she uses looks over. The waiting room, clipboard in hand. The receptionist has a clipboard, like you have a board with a clip where some documents are there. She is a middle-aged woman. See description. Dusky. Now, I don't know how to explain this word. How a dusky person looks, I don't know. You just Google. Go to Google image and write how does a dusky woman look, and you see the picture. I don't know. Dusky, of unreadable national origin. So this narrator cannot figure the nationality of the woman holding the clipboard. The face of multicultural Canada. We very clearly understand that this essay or this story, whatever it is, will focus on multiculturalism in Canada. And if you check the curriculum, you will find that the theme of this text is diasporic life. Diasporic life. Diasporic life means the narrator is a Nepali, and this Nepali narrator is living in Canada. So this essay, probably this memoir, whatever it is, will probably tell the life of Nepalese in Canada. We guess. Okay. Manjushree Tapas. Her name is Manjushree. But the lady over there cannot pronounce Manjushree. Right? So whenever I tell my name to foreign people, I spell like this. and they pronounce correctly. The walker, they say. But if I write, they have difficulty pronouncing my name. So I say, the Walker, not Johnny Walker. And they understand. Right? Have you seen Johnny Walker? The blue label, black label, the icon with the hat and the stick walking. So I'm not Johnny Walker, I'm the Walker, I say. Okay, let's read ahead. Second paragraph. Yes, I stand up. So you have a dialogue. You have a dialogue. Yes, I stand up. She flashes me an anxious smile. She flashes me an anxious smile. Look, the lady with the clipboard and this narrator, they don't know each other. They are from two cultures. What do you do? This is the non-verbal communication. I'm talking to her. She doesn't know me well. I don't know her well. But we encounter each other in a hospital, let's say. She is the receptionist, let's say, there. I'm a patient there. And it's her duty to call me by my name and guide me to the room, doctor's room. So, to break the ice, what did I smile at her? And she smiles at me. Non-verbal communication. Right? And because we don't know each other's language, let's say, just by smiling we talk. So a smile is a universal language, isn't it? Yes, sir. Smile is a universal language. You can smile at anyone and they understand. Right? Okay. She flashes me an anxious smile. What's anxious smile? Look. Anxious smile. You smile, but you are not sure about me. So you have some doubts also. You are smiling at a stranger. Anxious smile is a smile at a stranger, just like over the Omegle screen. Now I remember how people appear on Omegle and they smile at the stranger they don't know. Anxious smile is smile at a stranger. A smile at a stranger. Now I remember exactly what happens over there on the screen. Okay. I'm not sure I got your name right. Having grown up with a funny foreign name. Because why funny? Because people could not pronounce her name. Manjushree. I understand her anxiety. I feel it my duty to quell it. That was perfect. Okay, that was good. You pronounced, what did she say? Her name? She said, Manjushree. And what was her name? Manjushree. And she pronounced it as Manjushree. Share our experience. Please share if you have ever had this kind of situation when somebody didn't pronounce your name correctly. Share us.
I have pronounced her name incorrectly.
Correctly?
Incorrectly.
What's her name?
Aisha, I guess.
Aisha. Aisha. Wait. What did you pronounce her name?
Aisha or something. I don't
You said
know.
Aisha. And what's her actual name?
Ayusha.
How do you pronounce it?
Ayusha.
Ayusha. Okay. Ayusha, Aisha. Any other experience when somebody pronounced your name wrongly and you felt hurt? Okay. Let's talk to him. So, can you share the experience? What's your name?
Began.
Bigyan. Okay. How did they pronounce your name?
Began.
Bigyan. And you didn't feel good. You didn't like it. Yes. When people distort our names, we don't like it. Right? There was a kanda in my class once. There was a student in class 9, 30 years before. I taught English to her, and her name was Sushila Paudel. And in those days in Radio Nepal, there was an anchor, Sushila Koirala. She read a Ghatana Bichar program in Radio Nepal. So out of fun and kidding, I would always, in attendance, I will call her Sushila Koirala. Her last name was Paudel. One day she wrote an application to principal. in Nepali. And she wrote, हाम्रो अङ्ग्रेजी सरले मेरो थर फेरिदिनु भएको छ. उहाँले कुन कोइरालासँग मलाई गएको देख्नुभयो र मलाई कोइराला भन्नुभयो. म निसाब पाऊँ. यसरी म पौडेलकी छोरीलाई कोइराला भन्न उहाँले कसरी पाइन्छ. And the principal called me. And then I learned a lesson that I should not distort people's names. As Bigyat said, when we distort, we feel hurt. It's very true. There's an essay, just 2-page essay by H.L. Gate. H.L. Gate. And the name of the essay is, What is in a Name? What is in a name? Please read this, Google and read it. Just 1.5 page. Wonderful essay that will reveal and teach you a lesson. What is in a name by H.L. Gate? What is in a name? This essay can be found in this book. This essay is in this book. Patterns in cause writing, and this book you can get here. Henry Louis Gate, S.L. Gate. What is in a name or in the name? Just 1.5 page. Wonderful story about how names matter.
2 pages and a half.
2 pages and a half? Okay, I was motivating you by saying 1.5. Read it. I hope you'll read it. We teachers have this habit to initiate you. Okay, we move ahead. Yes, I stand up. She flashes me an anxious smile. I'm not sure I got your name right. Having grown up with a funny foreign name, I understand her anxiety. I feel it my duty to quell it. That was perfect, I say. The doctor will see you now, Manjushree. So Manjushree had gone to consult a doctor. Now, next scene. It was the early 1970s. It was past simple. That means this is a narrative. This is a narrative. It was the early 1970s in Prime Minister Pierre Trudeau's Canada. My father was working at a think tank and my family lived in a sleepy hamlet in Ottawa where everyone was friends. I have an assignment for you. When you come to my class tomorrow, come with 1 or 2 page writing where you remember something from the earliest part of your life.
Unforgettable moment.
Class 3, 4, 5 ma ke bhayo थियो? Bring a memory. Bring a significant memory from your life. And your job is, you write the memory, and in class, you will tell why, what is important in your memory. What is it that you want to share with us?
Like lesson learned kind of. Lesson learned kind of.
Not lesson, like, is there something interesting in the memory? Here she says, my name was mispronounced. She begins interestingly, right? So, okay, just bring the memory, 1 page memory. In class tomorrow, when you come, bring a writing where you recall yourself 10 years before. Recall yourself 10 years before, when you were in class 2, 3, 4, or class 5. I want you to bring memories from your life, not ordinary memories, but significant memories. Girls, you can choose to write about my first menstruation and experience, for example.
Yes, nice idea.
That can be a unique experience. What happened when you had the periods for the first time? Or if you are courageous, and if you have had love encounters, you can write that.
Love encounter.
Yeah, my first love encounter.
5 months.
When somebody proposed you, when you proposed someone, what happened? Or bring any memory that you think is significant. So tomorrow you are coming to class with one page of your life history, okay? What are you bringing to class? Your life story that you will read from over there.
Everyone?
As many as possible will invite. So tomorrow you will tell the class your story. Okay? Thank you. And if time allows, read this story also. And we'll compare Manjushree's story and your story. Thank you. Attendance? Okay, let me take.